Hey guys, welcome to SC Custom Designs. If you've never been to my wood shop before, welcome. We want to welcome everybody. If you're already subscribed to my channel, I want to thank you for coming in. I do a video a week. These days, weeks, I have not been doing a video a week. Been very, very busy. I have projects. Look up my sheetrock. I'm not a sheetrocker by trade, but I find myself doing things I have to do, probably like you guys and gals in your shops. But this is SC Custom Designs Wood Shop, and we've got 450 plus videos. I think we're getting near 500, and we like to put out at least one a week, if not two. Depends on the projects. So whatever you see in my shop, there's probably a review on it, on the tool or on a process, pegboard stuff, all that sort of thing. So you get an idea what a person does when you take a look around their shop. At the moment, it's very messy because I've been very, very busy on projects. But I decided to stop and do a video on tape measure. Now, a tape measure is a tape measure is a tape measure, right? Well, I discovered that's not exactly correct. So the tape measure on the left I picked up yesterday. You can get it at Ace Hardware, Lowe's, not Home Depot, that I could see when I did my research. Tractor Supplies, these types of places. Stanley, you can get at Lowe's as well. So we have two units here, 25 and 30 feet. Okay, at face value, it may not look like there's much of a difference between them. But the first thing we'll do is we'll show you what your traditional tape is going to do. Sorry about watching on big TVs. Now I had to pull that out. I'll place it down, right? Now, oops, yes, you know that happens. Oh, let's do that again. So you pull it out. Where do I want that measurement? Oh, right about there. Now I got to lock it down. Okay. It slipped again. And even so, this particular one is very hard to push down. Now, you know, it is what it is. Some are smoother, some are not as smooth. All right, now let's look at, so you got your standard clip back there. Let's look again. Wow, my screen, this is blurry and I don't know why. There we go. Sorry about that. Now if we look closer, we have your numbers and we have our etches in there, our lines, so you know that that's going to be, you know, from 1/16 to 1/8 and so on and so forth. As you measure out, you get up to 16 inches. It's good for knowing that because we have, at least in the northern hemisphere, 16 on center for studs, for walls. Then when you get to 12 inches, you got 13 inches, sorry, in 1 inch. Sorry, 1 foot, I'll get that right, and 1 inch. 1 foot and 8 inches, for example. Okay, flip it over, nothing down there. All right, now let's look at the other one. You, if you haven't seen this before, are going to be amazed. Ready? Here we go. I'm going to just set it here. Automatically locks, my friends. How cool is that? That's actually huge for me when I'm trying to measure things out and get things measured out quick. I don't need to worry about that. So I don't actually have to lock the tape down. It locks itself down. And it has very nice control here on bringing it back in. That is huge in my mind. Now, upon closer inspection, let's put it here so I can pull it out like this. Let's refocus down here. Let's just try to set it down maybe. Here we go. Set it down. And look what we have here. If I don't block my own light. I'm having a hard time focusing today with the phone. It's just one of those days. There we go. So you can see, hopefully, yeah, there we go. 1/8, 1/4, 3/8, 1/2, 5/8. How sweet is that, my friends? So you'll find that the entire length, I believe, of the tape. And if you don't want to be bothered by that, look at the lines above. All right, wait for it. Are you kidding me? There's measurements on the underside of the tape as well. So indeed, this is the first time I've ever purchased a tape like this. You know, and again, I don't get out much. When I go to the Lowe's or Home Depot, wherever I go, I don't look at tape measures every time. But I just happened to be there yesterday with my lovely one, getting supplies for the house, for the sheetrocking and so on and so forth. Look up those episodes. Doing a rock job in my entryway. So this is a Evolution self-lock. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Komelon. It's really amazing. Pull blade, it locks itself. Okay, and as you can see, the visibility, high visibility, except when there's a lot of light and I wasn't looking at the camera. So isn't that cool? So just cool. All right, I need more words other than cool. My other go-to word, stellar. So hey, thanks for stopping in. If you haven't been to the hardware store lately and seen the variety of tape measures that they have out there, welcome to the new concept. I love it. So now I have 1,001 tape measures. And so, you know, I don't think you can have enough tape measures. You can have, just park one at each part of each station and leave it there if you can. That being said, let's come over here. Here's one on the table saw. All right. So let's bring him over and have a look. So this is they call it the Fat Max blade. You know, let's look underneath this guy too. Maybe, just maybe, I didn't realize that they had measurements under this one as well. So this is nice. It's got very large numbers, very readable there. Let's flip it over. Nope, nothing under there. It doesn't self-lock. Mind you, this is a little easier to lock than the other one. Okay, a little easier to lock for sure, but I won't have to worry about that with this guy. All right, thanks for coming in. A little bit of a quirky video, sorry about that, and I'm falling. If you like what you see, consider subscribing to our channel. If you don't, give us a thumbs up. If you like it, thumbs down, and let us know why. Leave your comments. We definitely get back to your comments. We are just very happy to talk wood, eat the sawdust, throw it in the air, put it in your hair, whatever. So it's a lot of fun to work with tools. I think after the season, after the holidays, after Christmas and Hanukkah, we'll be back in the shop and we'll be cleaning up, and we still haven't, we got 4 tools as a gift to SE Custom Designs. If you haven't heard about it, so we have a very old, it's very hard to see that, very old Sears and Roebuck saw over here. And again, if you saw this before, you can stop the video now. So we got that as a gift. That weighs a ton, my friends, belt driven with a huge motor. We got another Craftsman radio arm saw, but it boasts a nice big table here and a nice solid stand. And I framed out and put wheels on that guy. As you'll know that I like to have wheels on my units, like the bench there. We got this Delta bench press. Wow, bench press? I am hungry and tired at the moment. Drill press, 12-inch. Very, very nice unit here. We also got this 6-inch jointer. Wow, I was so happy to receive these tools. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, yes. And a partridge in a pear tree. No, we actually got a router as well. Sears Craftsman router. So I'll tell you what, it's nice to have redundancy because you can set up one drill press, as for example, to do this or that job, the other drill press to do another job. 2 radial arm saws, absolutely. Boy, do I embrace that. First of all, this guy here is on wheels, so I can move him anywhere in the shop within reason. This guy here is on wheels, but he's on top of my bench, and I scooch him down that way. This is a 16-foot table, by the way. That's a lot of feet of table. The whole house could fall on this guy, and I think it'll stay. It's made out of 4x4 and 2x6. It is strong, and it boasts a lot of space under there, where I have other tools and so on and so forth. So, lots of fun. You can tell I just like talking about tools and so on and so forth. So, again, please do a query on our channel and type in a few keywords, and you'll probably find that we're talking about it or did a review on it. Recently, this summer, we picked up this DeWalt jointer. It is really stellar. One of the awesome things about it is the blower in it is ridiculous. It's almost overkill. You can push out the dust. It actually will inflate my jet bag without even turning it on, the dust collector. So there you go. It's really it's very stable. It's got 2 speeds to it. Basically, the rollers speed up or slow down, right? So it allows you to make more cuts that way. So very, very, very cool stuff. So, all right, I got to get back up and do the sheetrock. As a matter of fact, no, we won't do that. We'll just say goodbye now. Happy holidays, Chag Sameach. To my Jewish friends, you may know that I lived in Israel. Learned how to speak Hebrew there, little Hebrew. Lived there 6 years as a teenager and traveled the world to China and met all kinds of wonderful people all over the world. Just went to many countries. Now I've been in the States since 1984, and got married. I have 4 children. They're grown up, and guess what that means? I have more time to have fun in the wood shop. Take care, guys, and God bless, and happy holidays. Take care.